Alright, let's hope this works a hell of a lot better this time. Because this shit's starting to piss me off. I don't know why I always have sound issues. Falling Bond, you're going to have to help me with my sound issues, man. Since that was your bag back in the day, you know more about sound than I do, but it seems like my sound shit never works right. I don't even know if it's working right now. Can you hear me, Cosmic? Does it sound a lot better now? Cool. Appreciate you stopping by and giving me some support, dude. That's awesome. You been letting off anything cool lately? All right, Pyro Dude, my homie. How you doing, brother? Glad you made it back. I'm gonna demo this stuff when we get more people in the room, but I got some really sweet stuff. I wanted him to see just how serious of a computer this is actually gonna be. Ooh, tech review. So hey. Now this stuff is all a couple of years old. I couldn't afford the brand new stuff, but it's still relevant, you know. And it's still new and it's medium price. I wouldn't say it's cheap, but you know what I'm saying. If I built the top of the line, I'd have thousands in it. And this way, I'm trying to stay under a grand, and that's about where I'm at right now. Yeah, I know, right? Um, but we're working on it, and I only need a couple of more things to finish it. It should be epic, and I hope he uses it to. Well, I know he'll use it to help other people, and that was the whole plan. Try to give something back. I always try to give something back because YouTube's done a lot for me. I'll be honest; it's helped me with my depression a great deal, especially some of the friends I've made. When you live with chronic pain, you depression becomes an issue. It looks like we lost somebody. It looks like we gained somebody. You can't count on these counters, can you? All right, well, hell with it. Let's turn on this power supply and see what it looks like. Now you can see it's green. He wanted to go with blue because he said that was his color. You notice that all these wires are also in green too, with the sheathing and everything on it. But there's a reason for that. All right, check this out. It's got the switch on her. We'll go ahead and kill this light or move it away so you can see it better. Well, maybe I have to kill it entirely. Hold on. All right, so you can see through the Lexan case. And here on the back, you have a fan control where you can turn it all the way up and stuff like that if you wanted to get, if you're running a heavy application, right? So here's one of the second goodies that I got today for the computer build. Go ahead and let that start to warm up a little. Ah, these, these add a whole new level to. Now keep in mind the case itself is glass, so you can see all this stuff really well. So it's going to be cool. That's why I wanted to show off the internals. Now check out what these do. Gives it all those cables and everything like that a UV glow. I don't know how well that shows up, but it's glowing like crazy here. It's pretty cool. Where am I getting that extra light from? Oh, from the strips themselves. See if how far I can pull it back. Doesn't seem like it shows up on film the way it looks in real life here, but it looks like you're at a rave more or less. Cool thing about these, hmm. Anyway, it looks cool in person. You just have to see it. Makes everything like these connector ends and everything like that glow. Two 12-inch strips like that, and they're magnetic, so I can put them wherever I want inside the case. Now, those are kind of the new stuff that's out. But I also went with some of the old school stuff and went with some cold cathode UV tubes. Shit, that's just going to blind everything else out. Let me go ahead and unplug these. Cool. I have two, man. I have two, man. I count you among one of the best, my friend. Pyro dude, you are my homie. All right, check out this fan right here. All right, looks just like your regular little case fan, you know. Cool, cool. All right, let's hook this bad boy up, see what we can get out of it. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna have to find a secondary type plug for it. No problem. Or just go up one that has a female back. Hold on, I'm talking to myself. A lot of computer builders do that though, so I'm not weird. We literally have to, so we can keep track of what the hell we're doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've just got a jumper wired. That's why it's kind of blinking in and out like that. Well, shit. I'm going to have to use the jumper, so I'm going to have to plug them lights back up. So I'm going to need their female parts to make this work. Where in the hell did I set them? But I can always hide them under the table, I suppose. You have to be careful with some of this stuff because the pins don't always match up the way you want. Okay. We have that, but that's not what it's supposed to do. I don't think we're getting sufficient power. Actually, this fan is programmable where I can make it say stuff, but it's not working at the moment for whatever reason. I'm gonna have to program it while it's still powered somewhat. Hmm. All right. Well, let's just continue to bullshit while I do that. Alright, where's the interface? Hmm. There. Sorry about that. Alright, man, we'll get some rest, homie. Thanks for stopping by and visiting with us. Anyway, this fan, as you can see, it tells the degree, the temperature of the air that's coming out of the case. And I can program it to say whatever I want. Like right now, it's going to say Hillbilly Pyro. No, it says truth. That's what I programmed it to say. I was going to have his truth in middle America saying or whatever. We see the temperature again. Nah, there it is, Hillbilly Pyro. Yeah, I won't leave that on there. I'm not that vain, but I thought it'd look cool. I'll have to ask him what all he wants programmed on it, because it'll say like 24 different things. There you go, Pyro Dude. An electric shout out from a computer fan. How cool is that? Pretty sweet, eh? Alright, I got a couple more things here in the goodie bag. Just set this baby down and then plug it. Uh, so this computer system uses 140 millimeter fans, which is actually a pretty good size fan because it's 125 watt processor. So, like I told him, it has to have a lot of fans or it'll melt. Well, you don't want that. He said he wanted to go with the color scheme of blue, so I took him at that. That's what we're going with. Wow. I don't know if I can get the camera far enough away for you to even be able to see how cool this looks, but it is awesome. And it is completely silent too. It doesn't make a sound. All that sound that you hear is, if you hear anything at all, is the power supply because I have it turned up high so you can see the blue lighting inside of it, which is cool with the clear case. And then once the UV lighting is on it, all this stuff will have the cool UV the glow, including this blue. Now these are the exhaust fans that I'm using for the computer. These will go on the top, like where the water radiator and everything should be. And the ones that I'm actually using on the front are the same size and they're blue like this, but they have a neon blue ring that surrounds both sides. So you can see. Oh, dude, I can hook you up with some lighting for the T, no problem. Matter of fact, I still have a setup, an underlighting kit for a car that was 1.2 million colors that I took off of my Trans Am, and it has the wheel well lighting kits and everything, and they're made out of like 3 inch or 4 inch thick rubber, so they can survive your wheel well. We'll talk about that later. I'm all into lighting. But yeah, this is an awesome van. I like it. Brushless sweetness. You'd be surprised, man. These are like teeny tiny. Well, they're about 4 inches by 4 inches, but they're like a rubber wheel stop in your suspension. Matter of fact, you could actually replace your wheel stop with it. Okay. But anyway, I thought that was pretty sweet, man. I got the 3 pack of those, and then the 3 pack of the ones with the neon rings are the ones that are still on their way. I haven't got all the parts in yet. Still working on it. Cut this power supply off. But yeah, that's where I'm at so far. Turn the power cable light back on. Hmm. I bet you I could come up with something, but I'd probably have to physically do it myself. Dude, you see all how bright these magnetic strips are? I mean, you could use those. I mean, if you can't fit that, I mean, that's like less than a millimeter thick. It's magnetic and they're waterproof. So those are pretty cool. I think that would work. One in each wheel well. Have it run it off a light controller. It would look good. It would really look nice off that chrome, especially on that motor too. Dad, I wish I lived closer. I'd help you with that project. I'd love to get my hands on that cart. Yeah, I don't know how durable they'd be in the wheel well, but they do say they're waterproof. I guess you could try them. I mean, they're not that expensive. Sweet. Yeah, I love it, man. I'm not even a Ford man. I don't like Ford, but at least it's got a Chevrolet engine like it should. I like that car. That is some sweetness right there. Well, you can piss off them Ford guys at a car show real quick talking about how every one of them has a 350 in it. I do that shit all the time. Oh, I bet, man. We have 2 or 3 car shows down here. I had a 96 Camaro that I had decked out and all the new technology and lighting and all of that shit. And I took it to a few shows and I won a few little, minor prizes and shit, like participation trophies, but it was still cool. I put a lot into the car and I got rid of it. Hey, sweet. She decided to keep the white one, huh, Pyro, dude? Good God, 3,000 cars? Shit, that's crazy. But anyway, you're welcome, Ray Ray, man. I hope you have fun with it. Ah, that sucks. But I guess it'll give you a break for a little while. Go out there and blow some of that snow up, brother. No, the whole reason I started this Falling Bomb PC series and showing what I was putting into it, somebody was trolling me about this shit the other day, and it really pissed me off. So I was like, okay, I'll prove it. Man, I'd go with you if I was there, homie. I'd be right there. I'd bring the drones and everything. We get that shit on film. So far, all we're getting here is just rain, 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 but this rain really locks me up. I swear I feel like I'm a 90-year-old man. I got a vague memory of something I have to do tomorrow, but I cannot remember what it is at the moment. Shit, I hate when that happens. Well, could you fly the drone at all yet, Peru, dude? Or are you just bouncing it off the walls? Have you managed to hover any? Did the Acme Wildcat take off for the hills, or was she all about getting a hold of that drone? Cool. You get the fundamentals that way. I figured it'd be a lot better to learn on that one. She probably thought it was a bug. She's probably like, "Oh shit," 'cause you know how cats are about bugs. You just gotta watch your dog because one flying chomp and she could eat that, or he could eat that thing whole, and they will. That's one of the reasons I got good at flying, man, dodging the cats and trying to keep the dogs from eating it. Oh, the weenie dogs was curious about it when I first fired one up in the floor, so they got too close, warped him across the nose, and after that, it was their mortal friggin' enemy. What's up, trail dog? How you doing tonight, brother? Yeah, I have got a lot of stuff to be able to test myself lately, man, that I got, but I have had nothing but shittiness, man. Total shittiness with the rain. And they're calling for like another week of it. But I got like about a dozen boxes of Crazy Kings back here, Ray Ray. Next time I see you, I'm gonna try to hook you up with some. I had a hell of a fight getting those things from a guy off of YouTube, not YouTube, but well, I ain't gonna say where I bought them. But anyway, it took me like 2 months to get my order off of this guy. I was like, son of a bitch. Yeah, it sucked, but he finally honored what he said, so that was good. Because I thought for sure I was screwed on that deal. Hey, Gray dude, what's happening, brother? How you doing tonight? We've been working on some alien technology up in here tonight. Or it's gonna look alien, man, in that glass case. It's gonna be awesome. I think it'll blow him away when I get done with it. I really do. Or at least I hope it will. Yeah, you should have. And if I had done that to somebody, I would have, just because of being a dick like that. But, I was just happy to get what I paid for. Most people don't have any kind of code these days. Karma don't mean shit to them. It's just another word. It's all about me, 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 me. Eh, like I said, I was just happy to get it. 'Cause I really like those, man. They're just right. They're not too much. They're not too little. I don't feel like running away after I light one. It's nice, good mid-range boomer. They're just probably not gonna be able to find very many of them anymore. Of course, I was really surprised by those Mambas. I wasn't expecting them to be that good from the videos that I've seen, but in real life, they are pretty damn good. I know how today Fallen Bomb was talking about how the pyro community was different than his community because of all the backstabbing and all the bullshit going on. And I was thinking about what he was talking about, and I'm like, apparently, we have that happen from time to time, but not as much, because in this community, your word is pretty much all you have. And if you start breaking that, then your circle's going to get real, real small. Yeah, some of that stuff, man, I love it all, but when I like one of them, it's usually, or something like that, it's just one. I can't really go multiples with that. I don't want to draw that much attention. Yep, but that's where you land yourself if you're a lying dickhead like some people are in our own community. But we don't want to get started on the negative stuff. Can't try to keep it positive. Even though they're legal in my state, they were illegal for so long. I always think the cops are going to show up at any moment. That was just bred into me for so long that I still think it's going to happen, and I just can't get over that to this day for some reason. And whenever I'm letting off fireworks, I don't want to talk to the cops because I'm high as fuck. But fortunately, I use common sense. If I went out and lit mortars and stuff, and done shit like that here in the middle of town, cops would show up. They wouldn't do nothing about it, but they'd show up. But I drive about 30 miles out into the wilderness out, and I own all the property. Me and my brother are around in the whole area, so there's nobody left to bitch really. Although I have heard people say they can hear the salutes up to about 2.5, 3 miles away, but they're all cool with it. That stuff when it echoes in the mountains, man, it's crazy. But I'm giving them a little power of AK for a while. I'm just gonna play with ground boomers and stuff like that. Just when the power rich gets strong, try to save my remaining stash for the 4th of July and all that good stuff. What I got left anyway. Oh, dude. Those snakes with the 6 heads, the ones I'm talking about. Holy shit. They echo through the mountains about like 5, 6 times. Those TCs, yeah, the brown wraps. They are pretty damn brutal too, as far as that goes. It's like, damn. But I like the hell out of them. I want a case of them, dude. That is something that I do want to score this year is a case of those. They remind me of a dumb bum, and since dumb bummers are gotten, only for the rich and famous, that's probably where a good alternative, I guess. I can't believe the prices I'm seeing that shit sell for. Oh, I still see it. There's just no way in hell I'd buy it. I'm seeing a box go for more than $100 for mids, and that's just like, oh hell no. Yeah, I seen that shit myself. I was like, damn. I mean, yeah, I'd like to have it, but there ain't no way in hell I'm paying 50 plus for a boomer a piece. Ain't no way. Not unless that was just like the last damn thing I needed for my collection or some shit. I don't know. Would like to try one though. They look pretty brutal. I might have one. I don't know. Oh shit! I haven't even finished putting that CX-20 drone, that new one, together, and even flown it yet, or my Star Wars drones, or any of that shit. The weather's just been so crappy, and when the weather's been decent, I felt like shit. So it's just been a crappy cycle lately. Oh hell no! Shit, I pay $100 for two boomers. It better be delivered on some model's boobs or some shit like that. It's gonna have to be special for that price. I can say that because I know there's just guys here. And I used to drive a truck out in California at God, what was that big truck stop? Oh shit, it'll come to me in a minute. There's an ex-playmate there that would strip naked and clean your truck for like $100. I remember I was walking into the truck stop and I looked up and I saw this dude with this shit eating grin, and this guy's got this naked chick in there cleaning wearing bunny ears, and I'm like, yeah, I'd be smiling too, dude. And then later on I heard her advertising on the CB what her gimmick, what her gimmick was. No, this was out at shit, good Lord, Ontario. Yeah, Ontario truck stop out in California. Hell, I woke up one night when them prostitutes done snuck into my truck and was using my CB. Passenger side door wouldn't lock on my truck. I'm laying in bed, I'd leave the CB on. I'm like, damn, that bitch sounds like she's in the front seat. I pulled back the curtain. Sure enough, she was. She's like, I'm the champagne lady. And I'm like, I'm the guy with the shotgun. Yeah, it's like, it's huge, man. I've seen everything for sale at that truck stop. I had a chance to buy a minigun one time, but that shit was like straight up stolen. And I was like, I don't think so. Yes, crazy shit. A lot of black market shit. I remember I was smoking a closed cigarette sitting in my truck. I'm trying to quit smoking. This cop jumped up on my sideboard, grabbed my arm, and said, I got you, smoking the reefer. I'm like, motherfucker, you done lost your mind. I said, this is just clothes. Marty Fife, motherfucker, I swear. That was a long time before California legalization. I got escorted out of the truck stop by the cops for walking in with a cigarette in my mouth. I had no idea if every truck stop in the nation I'd been into, most people smoke. They're truck drivers. They really don't give two shits. California, I was escorted out of the building by the law. I was like, okay. Yeah. Eight. I think it was like $8 or $9 for a pack of cigarettes, and that's been a long time ago. So I can only imagine what it's like now. I'm like, oh hell no! I'm like, I could run cigarettes here and sell them on the black market and be rich as a drug runner in a couple months. Yeah, that's what they are here. $6 a pack for the Marlboros and shit. But my smoking, I'm working on that. I'm not gonna be a smoker for too much longer. I gotta drop that shit. What's up, Manic Pyro? Now, see, I would rather have that. Now, see, if I could do that, then yeah, I could quit smoking entirely because that's all I'd smoke. We were just talking about computer components and stuff. Looks like Ray Ray done went to sleep or run away. I don't think he's here anymore. Doesn't really show you who's in the room. I love those really good vape cartridges. I got to get some more of those for sure. The elusive Ray Ray. Probably because he's got that leprechaun stuck up his ass. He's one of the luckiest guys I've ever met. Oh, Ray Ray ought to play the lottery, man. That's all I can say. A lot. Oh, damn it, man. People pop in, people pop out. I just thought I'd get on here and make a little video of some of these new PC components that I got, and have several things coming in. Hopefully, they'll get here tomorrow. That way, I can start putting shit together. I'm still waiting on the CPU. I got it from Newegg and haven't got it in yet. Can't really get started until I get that, and then I can start piecing the rest of it together. I've had a headache for like 3 days. I'm starting to get concerned. I don't know what's going on with this. It's like if you ever had a migraine and your head gets sore the next day, how it feels. Well, my head's been that kind of sore now for like the last 3 freaking days in a row. Sweetness. That's why you go with an ultra durable gigabyte motherboard. That thing can survive a damn EMP. It's built with fiberglass, 6 ounces of copper. It is awesome. Check out this G Skill ramp. This is the high performance good stuff. It's for i7s, but it'll work. Hmm. Let's see if I can get some light on it. This is what you want, my friend. You want something that looks more like this. All solid capacitors, no Chinese capacitors, all Japanese quality. Like I said, it's got two BIOS. It's got backup in case one fails, which is awesome. It's got a separate backup BIOS chip. That's what you get, man, if you're serious about it. It all depends on what processor and what you want, but just about all of these gigabyte boards are worth buying. I'd look for the ultra durable ones because they're the ones that have the lot of copper and the fiberglass instead of silicone makeup. I think they're guaranteed for like a decade, so very overclock friendly too because they can handle a lot. I know that from experience. I've used them exclusively now for years because I kept having crappy motherboard failures, especially with like BioStar and shit like that. Crap. think a motherboard like that one there right now for an 8-core AMD processor run you about $100. Maybe a little bit less if you find it on sale. I'm building this computer for somebody else, so I really don't want to talk about prices because it's kind of uncouth. Well, I do repair computers. I can keep an eye out for you. If I see if I can't find you a deal, you'll just have to send me your specs or something on what your processor is and socket size and all that, and I'll see what I can do. That's why this system here has six 140 millimeter fans along with a couple 92 millimeter fans. Should have plenty of airflow and stay nice and cool. It's cool as I can get it without going water cooling, and he's not ready for water cooling yet. So that requires a little bit more maintenance than I think he'd be up to or he'd want. It's cool though. Got one of them little files like they have of Resident Evil where they store the T virus in, and my water, it's got UV green dye in it. So as it flows through that, it looks just like some shit off the movie, but it glows. It's pretty cool. See, I started doing the computer repair and stuff like that, but I kept getting computers that were made in the early to mid '90s, and I'm like, it literally costs more to throw this computer away than what it's worth, so I can't good conscience charge people, to fix them. And then just trying to find the parts for shit that old was just, I'm like, whatever. So maybe I'll try to start system building online, just custom made to order stuff. That's the plan anyway. Now most people just use their phones, but there's still some people that like to have a powerful computer for editing and gaming and stuff like that. YouTubers especially need a powerful computer if they're going to be editing and uploading, 4K and all that good shit. Well, part of my pyro powers is being able to source stuff out, so I've gotten pretty good at sourcing out PC parts too from playing Pyro Pokemon for so many years. It teaches you how to hunt things on the web pretty well. I think that's it anyway. Oh shit! Yep, that motherboard's set up for Crossfire too, but I'm not going to put two video cards in it. I just don't think the guy that I'm giving it to is that big of a gamer. One should be more than enough. Well, it'll play anything on the market right now, pretty much with the onboard. Hell, I don't know. Yeah, we get good at finding this stuff too. Oh shit! Sorry, I hate to quit yawning. I'm in one of my sleep cycles where I haven't been able to sleep for a couple of days. Every time when I do get to sleep, I've been disturbed, so it kind of sucks. Mhm. Yeah, I think I still have enough Arctic silver. I'm gonna have to reorder some of that. That sucks. Liquid silver is the best coolant to put on your CPU. Good thing about it is it keeps your shit cooler than anything else, and it lasts forever as long as you don't fuck with it. Yeah, it's 12:03 here, but that doesn't matter to me. It's like one endless springy day. This is like day 3, I believe. This is when I usually start to see spots and shit. Yep. Think I'm gonna go in there and take me a couple muscle relaxers and just try to chill and try to get some rest. I don't know. Said this rain has got me all fucked up where it's a whole week's worth. I can't wait until stuff starts drying up around here. Of course, last year it never did. Last year we had more rain than we've ever had in recorded history of the state. So let's hope we have a drier year. I don't know. They say West Virginia is turning into a subtropical climate. Can you believe that shit? Pretty soon we're going to be subtropical. And I believe it, but it sucks. Hell, I've seen all kinds of landslides and stuff this year alone. I was letting off some boomers, and I thought, in the rain, but it wasn't me that caused it. The whole hillside just gave way, and trees and then rocks and everything. Whoosh, slid down the mountain because all it was sitting on was like a shell base. I was like, damn, that's a stronger cracker than what I thought. Yeah, but climate change is just a myth and all that good shit. If you're an outdoorsman, you know that's horse shit from the get go. Just stuff back in the bag before I lose it because I will forget about it. There are natural cycles that the earth goes through. Like the Sahara Desert used to be, lakes and water and supported all kinds of people that lived there. And now it's a desert. Places that were desert are oceans, and then oceans are desert. It's just part of the cycles. But unfortunately, most of the cycles that the Earth has went through so far in the past have not been very favorable to mankind. Just the last couple 100,000 years have been favorable to us. The rest of it has been pretty shitty. So it's hard to tell. But as resources dwindle and things get fucked up and people migrate to different places, we'll kill ourselves long before we have to worry about that anyway, probably. I know I got a sunshine outlook, but it's just the way I see it. Thanks for joining me, Pirate Dude, man. Get some rest. I hope you enjoy flying that drone. See if you can't get it to stay in one place. Just practice on hovering, man. That's the number one thing you want to work on first. And make sure when you plug the battery up that it's sitting on a level surface because that's important too. It's got to be sitting perfectly level when you plug that battery in because that's where it gets its level from. Yeah, I know I won't. A lot of scientists and stuff like that are in the know say it shit's a hell of a lot worse than what people even realize. Some of them are projecting no more than 10 to 12 years. I'm like, oh shit. Yep. As soon as you plug it up to turn it on, it should be sitting perfectly level and it'll fly a whole lot better that way. Check out Quadrocopter 101 on YouTube. He's got a lot of videos. Just type in the name of the drone and he'll tell you everything you need to know about that drone, man. It's a good resource. Quadrocopter 101. Check him out, man. Take it easy, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow.